the One Piece.
He's Ash.
He's David. And this is the Artful Pose.
Let's try it again.
Hello everybody, this is Ash from the Artful Pose, and today I'm coming to you with the Going Merry by Moose as part of the Netflix One Piece live action series, Season 2. So here it is. This is the Going Merry by Moose, and there's the little moose label down at the bottom. So let's move Zoro and Luffy out of the way, and let's check out the box. Shows you what it looks like. It comes with Luffy, all King of the Pirates ready. Looks like we got the tangerine trees in the background. We got the Straw Hat Crew logo. Ooh, got some cool water effects down here. There's the site of the box telling you what it comes with. The ship, Luffy. Ooh, water. There's the back of the box. I love all the little map stuff. Ooh, and there's your live action, and it looks like it's got some graininess to it to give you, I guess, that manga feel of the Going Merry. All right, there she is. Let's open her up. Well, there she is, the Going Merry. Take a really good look. This is a pretty decent scale. I'm impressed. Oh, and by the way, if you're liking our videos, please, by all means, hit the like and subscribe button. Really helps out the channel. Just putting that out there. So here we have it. This is... Whoop, Monkey D. Luffy just fell off. That's not possible. So this is the Going Merry based off of the Netflix live action version of One Piece. And this is part of the Moose's collection. Very, very nicely done. For those of you who are looking for a non-import, non-model build, and you want something that is the Going Merry that you can probably give to your kids, or for you yourself if you just, as an adult, you don't have the time to put together a model, and you just want a decent size and a decently priced Going Merry, because if you are a One Piece fan, this was the first ship that the Straw Hat Crew actually got a hold of. Beautifully done in the show. I am very impressed with that set work. And you actually see it here in the toy. This costs about $30 US, which is not bad for a large ship like this. It comes with the water piece right here, which is your base. I love the water ripples in that, so it shows very good illusion of movement. Now you'll notice at the bottom of the ship and the hull, you can't just put it, because of the divot in the hull, you can't just lay it flat or it's going to lean over, which is very appropriate that if a ship was on land, it would lean. So the only way, if you want to get it straight, you have to use the water base, because it's specifically designed, as you can see there, to hold the ship. Very nicely done. It's relatively light, and there is some paint app work done on the front for that ocean spray, which I thought was really cool, is to give you really that good feel of motion. It's hard, well, actually you can see it on the camera. I noticed that. You can see some texture, some wear and tear work to make it look more like a worn piece of fabric, a real sail that's been out in sea, and it's been augmented by the Straw Hat Crew. Even has, let me take there's our Straw Hat Crew Jolly Roger. You notice it's not very cartoony. It looks very appropriate for the Netflix show, which is nice. I always think it's funny. If it's going one direction, it all should go that way. So you kind of have to display it like, well, it's hard, because if you want to see everything, you have to have it's hard to say, because you want the Jolly Roger flag to fly forwards, because that's where the wind's blowing. So it should be like this, because the wind's going this way, pushing the sails, but now you can't see the Jolly Roger on the flag. If you have it like this, and you're pedantic like me, now that doesn't work, because that's not how wind works. But whatever, it's One Piece. Anyway, just to keep that, might even have to do like a custom Jolly Roger on this side, get a good printout, or take a photo of this, Jolly Roger, and then flip it around. It's one of the few paint flaws that I found on this. But other than that, I mean, you got some good color and wood texturing right here. Just alongside the bow and the stern. You can see it all the way around. You get that nice woodwork all along the sides of the hull. It gets a bit smooth here, but you still see the woodworking. And there we have the deck. It feels very much like a children's toy, but it is considered a collector's item. And there's the tangerine trees in the back with the nice simple paint. I love the cartoony look. So if you are an anime fan, this can still work for you as your official standing Going Merry. I mean, it has all the right hit points. And because it's done in that cartoony side of things, which is what Moose decided to go for, and I greatly appreciate it because I adore that cartoony style. It is applicable both if you are a live-action One Piece fan or a manga or anime One Piece fan. It can go for all of it. It's very versatile. The Going Merry also comes with one of the minifigures of Monkey D. Luffy with his arms outstretched because he's a rubber man, saying, "I'll be king of the pirates!" And he's got a little divot there on his butt, and you can put him right there on the figurehead of the Going Merry, the goat. Funny enough, the arms are posable, so you can put them down, fire, whatever the case. Or if you want them outward, you want them up. You know how he does it in both shows, and in the live action and the anime. There is nothing to keep him still. So if you have him on display, if you're someone like me who has an army of cats in your house, you might want to use some museum putty to keep him still, because he falls right off. It's all that is just a divot. Just the divot in his butt, nothing more. You can even see the bottom of his feet aren't even painted. If I remember correctly, Moose also has a series of minifigures just like this, and blind box figures of the One Piece, all modeled after the Netflix live action show. So you're not getting any anime accurate here. This clear, I mean, you can clearly tell, but it's got some good detail. He does have the scar right there. So, very indicative of Luffy. So, that's it. Not the texture on the hat is very plain. No texturing. Not like the other Moose, which would be their 1/12 line, where this Luffy actually has the detail work. Let me see if you can see it on the camera. The actual straw part of the straw hat. And you can see for scale-wise how big he is. So it's you'd have to buy the mystery minifigures to get the full crew, because their adventure series, which is, as you can see here, not really to scale. It would be, I mean, I guess Luffy could go stretchy giant, but I doubt Zoro can do that. At least not with his swords. He hasn't gone giant yet. So you can see scale-wise, you can't just buy these and put them in the boat. Ship. Ooh, see, he keeps falling off. All I did was slide him. So we'll put him on the deck for now. He can be excited over there. There is no steering wheel, so if you're looking for true accuracy, you're not gonna get it 100% with this model, especially for a price being under $50 and not an import. So there is no steering wheel. So there's no real helm area. There's no ladder. It is there strictly as it is a functional toy. You can play with this. Cannot take it in the bathtub or the pool, sadly. It will sink. It is not designed for that. However, if you want to go out with adventures with the kids, you can definitely do it with this. It's pretty good material. That's one thing I did like about what Moose has been doing with their first foray into the action figure realm, is there's playability that's involved. There's a good amount of playability, so you can... It's very versatile in the sense of if you're going for a specific price point, if you're going that you've always wanted a Going Merry, you love the show, here she is. This is your best option. And I think it's a great option, because that's the option I needed. I have a full-time job along with the YouTube channel with David. And I also have my son that I have to take care of and the whole family. So I don't really have a lot of time to do a model. And I love the show. I've been a fan of One Piece since I was a kid. And this was the first opportunity I could see being affordable, well under $50, to get the entire ship. Go great on my mantelpiece, desk, wherever the case may be. And I am very happy with this. These should be hitting Target stores now, because the new Season 2 is out for Netflix One Piece. I got this one via Amazon. They're fully in stock. Hey, I'm very happy with this. I love the ocean spray. I love that it comes with the water piece. Some of the imports, like the Bandai Hobby, are not separable, and you can't really... They're much smaller. They're a lot smaller. They're great. They're fully detailed, and they got a lot more detail than this one. But I'm looking at spending over $60 for one of those, for something a lot smaller. And maybe I want it a little bit bigger. Maybe my son wants to play with it. If I get an import, he can't touch it. So, I think this is a fantastic opportunity that if you're looking at a good classic, hits all the right key points of the Going Merry, this is it. All right, well, I think my time is up. This is Ash from the Artful Pose. If you like this video, I highly suggest you like and subscribe. We're trying to get some new stuff all the time, so it would be great if you could be up to date with us. We don't just do Marvel Legends or DC figures. We're trying to run the gamut with a whole bunch of topics. If there's something nerdy that you'd like to see or know, I'm going to be working on some new tutorials soon. So please, come check it out. Like and subscribe. All right, so this is Ash signing off. We just reviewed the Moose's One Piece live-action Netflix show of The Going Merry. I hope you enjoyed it, and may all your poses be artful. Bye!
Like, share, subscribe, like, share, subscribe, like, share, subscribe.